Same thing as I don't like comics that go on stage drunk.
Right.
I don't like comics. They need this alcohol or people that think weed, like, you know, people that think weed, like, I'm not saying weed makes you lazy, but lazy people shouldn't smoke weed.
Right, I know what you're saying. Well, as a person who smokes weed, it really bothers me because I'm not lazy at all. And I hate that connection between lazy people and weed because I don't think that's what makes you lazy. I think you're just lazy.
I agree. That's why I'm saying I'm not saying it makes you lazy.
No.
But if you're already lazy and then you do this, it's not going to be a winning combination.
It's not just that; it just looks bad. And you blame it on the weed.
Look at J.R. Smith. I think that was a weed situation.
Who's J.R. Smith?
From the oh, you don't even know. He don't even know. Cleveland Cavaliers.
Look at Jamie jumps in to press the microphone. I know that guy. I know what we're talking about.
That's at the game last night.
That's the game. How's the game? The game.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
What's the problem?
He did something really stupid. It was like 3-4 seconds left. Their tie ball game.
Right.
One of their other guys is at the free throw line. He misses the free throw. J.R. Smith grabs the ball. Instead of putting it up to win the game, he dribbles out because he thought that they were up. And the look on his face was like that, kind of like, I've seen this high look before. I'm not saying he was on weed, but I've heard stories that he smokes a lot of weed. So, and I'm saying, like, those weed people out there, like, there's an example of it. There are brilliant people that smoke weed. There are successful.
Look at LeBron.
Yeah. That's the look LeBron had on his face.
What the fuck, man?
What are you doing?
First of all, how jacked is LeBron? Look at those fucking shoulders.
6'9", 250, probably 6% body fat.
Look at the shoulders on that
33 years old, too.
And he's getting better.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
His shoulders are fucking epic.
Yeah, man. There's another picture of him, like, straight on, where he literally looks like an Avenger. Like, he could be like some sort of, like,
keep him the fuck away from Jeff Nowitzki.
You know, look at that picture. Look at the picture of them right there. That one where J.R. Smith is smiling.
Yeah. Dude, he is
a weed look on his face.
Oh, yeah, he's high as fuck. 100%. Oh, that's a high guy.
He just gets high, and I think
stoners understand other stoners.
I think that he got like he had a little brain slip.
I guarantee he did.
You know, when people are paying you $17 million,
or they paid him off to try to drag it into 7 games. That's what Jamie thinks.
Oh my
Look at him.
God.
Oh, he's high as fuck.
Here you guys go. That's boom. That's him.
Yeah, but there's plenty of pictures of me that look like that too, where I'm sober. They catch you.
You could just
catch
look
you blinking.
You could just look up J.R. Smith high, and I'm sure there's a website.
So he smokes a lot of weed. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, there he is. Smoking weed.
You're smoking weed.
Well, there you go. Well, doesn't it, like one of those things with the NBA has it in their contract where they don't test for weed?
They do test, but it's not as stringent as everywhere.
They test for weed? Mm-hmm. But these guys are all getting high. Like it's
locker rooms.
Here's
have been,
the thing. For pool, I told you I play pool. Marijuana is a performance-enhancing drug, 100%. It makes my game 10% better.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to. I'm telling you.
Weed does not make your pool game better.
It does. It makes you more sensitive. Trust me. There's a reason why basketball players find it better, too. It puts them into some sort of a zone. Now, are you saying that LeBron James needs weed? No. Like, there's a lot of pro pool players who are top of the food chain who don't do anything.
Right.
But a lot of guys who like it say that weed bumps their game up quite a bit, and I'm one of them. It makes me play better. I'm telling you. You don't know because you don't smoke weed.
You need to experiment.
Okay.
I want to experiment. I want you to play. You're gonna play pool.
Do you play?
No. You're gonna play pool sober.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're gonna see your results. And then
see, the problem is if I play pool sober and then I smoke pot and get high, I will have been warmed up by the playing pool sober, and I'll definitely play better high anyway.
Separate days.
But the problem with separate days is your body has to be like perfectly in tune in order to get real accurate results. Because one day I could have lifted weights, which fucks up your pool game like nothing.
Here we go.
I'm telling you.
Being
honest with you.
Just pick 2 days.
All my best games, I was medicated. Matt Barnes on his game day use of marijuana.
Matt Barnes, who will not be in the Hall of Fame.
No. Is he a good player?
He's all right, but
he's just all right.
He's a role player.
I want Michael Jordan to come out and say that. Then I'm going to be like, oh wow. I want someone like that. Don't tell me what the role players.
But see, you're saying this though as a guy who doesn't smoke pot. But I'm telling you, for jujitsu, it's a huge part of the jiu-jitsu world. A lot of people get high and then do jiu-jitsu, and they say it makes their game better.
What's the practical use of jiu-jitsu?
Well, if you and I were in a fight I would kill you.
That I think you would
That's
kill me.
practical.
I think you would kill me anyway,
Yeah,
Joe.
but that would be the practical.
Okay, so it's just for that moment, but in,
Well, I
but
mean,
in
it's
any
not
other
just
time.
that. But no, it's not just.
Would you
that,
want to be
but-
high if you were like walking to your car late at night and then 3 guys came at you and you would you want to? Let me ask you, what's the perfect circumstance then? It's late at night. You're headed to your car.
I don't think you understand marijuana.
Would you want to? I'm just saying. Would you want to?
don't think
What
it
would you
wouldn't
prefer?
bother
Would you
me.
prefer to be sober or high?
I'd be
either
fine
one would
with
be fine.
that. Yeah.
You'd fine with either one.
Yeah.
Okay, good then.
Depends. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything different if I'm sober or high. I'm fit. I mean, we're not talking about drunk. Now, if you said, would I want to be drunk or sober? Fuck yeah, I'd want to be sober.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. I get it.
If I'm worried about getting hit and I'm not
saying-
unsure about reaction time, or one of the things about pot is it makes you a little bit paranoid, so it puts you on edge. And it makes you aware of shit.
Okay.
The other thing is it focuses you like very cleanly on what you're doing.
Oh, there's a
like
lot of potheads out here just really
if you're
happy.
drawing, they already know I like it. But if you're drawing or music or something along those lines where you're really trying to focus, a lot of, like writing, a lot of people really like it for those things because it makes you really focus on what you're doing.
But then
Tunnel vision.
But then I think what happens then is that's whatever they were doing on that, they don't apply it to. Because I have a lot of we all have a lot. We both have a lot of pothead comedian friends.
Yeah, but
And there's some of them I know that when I started with them, I know that they're not doing what they're doing now. They're not. They didn't keep going, exceed their expectations, and I know part of it was because of the pot.
I don't think it is. I think the pot is
That's
just
the common
something they can
denominator.
use as an excuse. It's not. The common denominator is no work ethic.
Agreed.
The common denominator is that they don't
And it didn't
have-
help the work ethic.
I don't think it hurts or helps. I think it's just it's a
You
factor.
should see a study on this.
Yeah, I mean the study would be skewed because a lot of failures that get high all the time would be in the study.
Right.
But a lot of winners that get high all the time don't want to talk about it.
By the way, I'm with you 100% on this. What I hate is that the people that don't have any work ethic, they look at somebody with a work ethic that smokes weed and then say, well, look, they made it because
Yeah.
they smoke weed. And I'm like, no, they would have made it without the weed.
Yeah, they would have made it without the weed.
That's what I'm saying.
Before I ever smoked weed, I was already on television.
Yeah.
Already had a Warner Brothers CD. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
start smoking weed until like 2000.
I'm not anti-weed, but I just think that with anything there should be moderation.
Yes. No, I agree. Like one of the best things I did last year was Ari and Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer and I, we did this Sober October thing where for a whole
I
month,
saw
no booze, no pot, and we had to do 15 hot yoga classes in the month. And I learned a lot in that month. I really did.
Are you different? Are you a different person because of it?
No, it was good. You got to get out of here.
No,
Get out
I
this
have.
bitch up.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
almost
have
3
another.
hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
already 2:20, bro.
Yeah, I'm doing another one. I'm going.
What are you doing?
I'm going to see Barry Katz. If you can believe
Oh,
that.
congratulations.
Barry Katz is a podcast. That's going to be an interesting day for me.
what was we just
About the pot.
but I forget what I was going to say. Stoner thought. No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
It's not whether or not you smoke pot. It's whether or not you get things done, and whether or not you write out what you're supposed to do. Whether or not you actually try to achieve goals. Whether or not you're actively trying to improve whatever you're doing. Whether you build cars or make cabinetry. It's just about whether or not you're working towards succeeding and improving. And
I agree. Listen, I agree with you. I'm not anti-pot. I'm not.
you should, but
I agree with you.
based on evidence of the people that are around, a lot of us, we should be anti-pot. I should be anti-pot, dude. I know a lot of people that made me sad. Like I'd run into them at the Comedy Store, and they'd be like, "Bro, you got any weed on you, man? You got any weed?" And I'd be like, "You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything with your life, and you want some weed? Go get a job.
Those are
get
people
some
I
money,
see.
get some weed." Yeah, but then you also see guys like Ari who get high all the time, and they're constantly working, or you know,
Or Doug Benson, who's like the most functional pothead I've ever met in my life.
he's high all day. He's a weird one. Or Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, so there are people, but these
Yeah.
are people that they're the exceptions, not the rule.
I wonder. There's a lot of people on Wall Street that get high. There's a lot of people that are involved in like the tech world that get high a lot. And what people think about it is that look, it's like everything else, man. It can be good for you or it could fuck your world up. You know, I mean,
Moderation.
I think there's some benefit to it, and what the benefit is. Vulnerability, creativity. It makes you feel vulnerable. It makes you re-examine things. It makes you look at. I mean, people call it paranoia. I just think it broadens your awareness.
But I think as a stand-up, you already have a level of vulnerability just going on stage and talking about things.
For sure.
So that's like
For sure, there's some of that. Yeah.
I just feel like that's my drug.
It's a good drug. I mean, it's definitely not one that's going to ruin your life, hopefully.
Yeah.
Unless you tell a bad Planet of the Apes joke on Twitter.
On that Aryan Ambien. You know what I mean?
Aryan Ambien.